betting tonight. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's Brown. And it's Jordan in at the 5. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Lou Williams. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Harden the pass to KD. Inside, here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
I still marvel at the guard-level skills for a player that size of Kevin Durant.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Collins passes to Capella, and stolen by Harris. Here's Harden. Outside for KD. Nets passing it around. Jordan the pass to Harden. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Brown finds Durant. Down low, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
That takes poise, patience, and vision. Great pass by Kevin Durant.
Now Bogdanovich. Capella trying to free himself up. Some solid defense from Brown. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Harden kicks to Jordan. It's stolen by Capella. And finished off by Collins.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
The pass to Durant. Collins grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The 3 from Bogdanovich. Collins passes to Capella. Williams trying to break free. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Nets with the lead. On the wing, Harden. He's guarded by Williams. Jordan. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. To the paint. Here's Collins. And Durant sends it back. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. Baseline try. KD's shot is off.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
One of the premier above-the-rim players in the game, DeAndre Jordan, doing what he does best.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Williams. And the dunk by Capella.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here is Harden. Outside, KD. To the inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Because of the defensive attention he draws, KD generally has good passing angles to work with.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Williams. And the rejection by Harden. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Outside Williams. Capella trying to free himself up. Williams, that's good.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Durant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Bogdanovich looking around. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And, guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
And so it's DeAndre Jordan making things happen for Brooklyn. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an injury.
How can we be the best version of ourselves? And
well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant is out there with Harris. Then there's Brown. Then it's Harden. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. Here's Dinwiddie. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dinwiddie's got his first points in this one. Greg, is a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defense, and that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
And Young, here we go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Here's Claxton. Some solid defense from Gallinari. The Hawks trailing. Okongwu dishes to Reddish. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Passes it to Luau. Griffin down. Whoa, hammering it in.
Blake Griffin's teammates have to say wow because they get the chance night in and night out to see something fantastic.
Young for 3, but they recover it. And no good that time. Nets leading by 4. Luau, the pass to Griffin. Here's Luau. There's the dish to Dinwiddie. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Young passes to Okongwu. Gallinari surveying the D. Young drives in. Got a piece of it. It's 2-on-1. Here's Irving. Dinwiddie finds Irving. But they get it back. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Basket counts.
Difficult guarding Kyrie. He's comfortable from any range and willing to take what the defense gives him.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here's Young from the arc. Another miss by Young.
And they continue to control the glass.
Griffin kicks to Dinwiddie. Left side, Irving. Pulls up on the elbow. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Dishes to Gallinari. Over Irving. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
To the left wing. Pass to Llewellyn. Young against Dinwiddie. On the wing, Irving. Griffin inside. The shot off that time. The Hawks trail by 10. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Herter passes to Okongwu to stop the drought, and Herter gets it to go.
I think we'll be watching this play for many years to come. Herter off the catch.
Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
And so
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to DeAndre Jordan. Came out on a mission in the first. He had 8 points, 3, and that.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been quite a game so far for DeAndre Jordan.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Lou Williams out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at center. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Here's Griffin, and finished off by Griffin.
That's what Griffin is known for best. His unreal vertical, which allows him to go over defenders.
Williams against Dinwiddie. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
That shot by Griffin, no good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Hawks. 11-point game. Hunter kicks to Collins. And the turnover again by Atlanta. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The Nets shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Harden finds Durant. From deep. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Here's Williams. Rebound, Brooklyn.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Outside Durant. Brown the pass to KD. Now the feed to Jordan. The wide open look for Durant. Rebounded by Capella.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
So savvy inside for a player of his size. And tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
The Hawks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Greg, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you can hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You can go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And a deep 3 from Harden. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
1:58 left in the third. Hunter kicks to Collins. At the top of the key, Williams. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Brooklyn leading by 12. To the middle. Brown dishes to KD. Back to Brown. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Durant kicks to Harden. To the inside. Here's Jordan. Rebound Atlanta. And here is Capella. Williams. And the layup is good. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Brown. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And a new group in for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. Irving's checked in for Brown. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden.
For a guy who is 6'3", Kyrie shows us he has great confidence playing inside.
Herter passes to Young. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Brooklyn leading by 12. Here's Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
The nasty handle of Kyrie uses it to get anywhere he wants.
Young looking around. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Lets a floater go.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And so it's Brooklyn. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. You've got Irving. Griffin is out there with Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. Irving with the ball. No good from 11 feet.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
It's deflected. Griffin with the steal. Young with the steal. From outside the arc, Atlanta gets it back. Now Irving. outside Griffin. In the corner, it's Harris. Lets it go from deep. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Harris has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nets. And the pass to Young. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And he comes up with the deuce.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. Dishes it to Irving. To the paint. Dinwiddie finds Harris. 5 to shoot. Down low. And Griffin slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Young passes to Gallinari. Back to Young. And they call an illegal screen here.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Luwawu is checked in for Brooklyn. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. They get the rebound. Griffin kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. The Hawks trail by 15. Young inside. Dinwiddie covering. Passes it to Gallinari. Now Okongwu. Back to Herter. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The deep three from Irving. The long distance three is buried. And the Nets lead by 16.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Gallinari dishes to Young. Back to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Dinwiddie finds Irving. Puts up a three. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Brooklyn leading by 14. Dinwiddie left side. Inside. Here's Claxton. Over Gallinari. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Herter. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Nets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Blake Griffin.
He really played at his preferred pace. Never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Reddish the pass to Okongwu. Here's Herter. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Snatched up. The kick out to Irving. Here's Claxton. No good on the triple. Young outside. From deep. Off the mark. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Williams. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here is Hill. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by Capella.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Right side, Williams. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Simmons can't get it to go. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Here's Milton. Atlanta with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Capella, it's good on the putback.
Well, this is what Capella does. I mean, an active rebounder who hits the offensive glass with force.
Right wing. Embiid kicks to Hill. Taken away by Williams. Here we go, one-on-one. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
Nasty. Woo. And the versatility of Simmons, astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. To the left side wing. Williams looking over the floor. 2 on the clock. No good with the triple. 76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Simmons. What a terrific move that was.
This is where Simmons likes to shoot from. I mean, the closer he is to the rim, the better.
Williams with the ball. Right side, Bogdanovich. Over Milton. Hunter dishes to Capella. High arcing shot off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Embiid kicks to Hill. Lets it go from 14. Off the left rim and out.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Young for 3. The shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Here's Maxey. Gallinari making his last shot. Here's Curry. Rejected by Young.
And you can tell he wants to improve on the defensive end. Young, great to see him come up with the rejection.
Howard, the pass to Scott. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Young. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Makes it off the glass.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Passes it to Howard. One-on-one fast break. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Curry wide open. Trae Young grabs the miss. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Gallinari dishes to Reddish. And stolen by Scott. Now here's Maxey. Pass to Scott. Wide open look. And he overshot that one, missing.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Tie game in it. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example for those who want to follow.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day,
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Green. Scott is out there with Howard. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Maxey in at the shooting guard. Right side, Green. Maxey passes to Curry. Shot clock at 5. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Scott at the tip. And Howard with the second chance points.
And you need an army to keep hard up offensive rebounds.
Young drives in. Count that one.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Curry. No points in the game yet for him. To the middle, and stolen by Okongwu. Gallinari passes to Herter. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Maxey. Shoots the 3. Not going to go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And there's the pass to Herter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Herter's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Howard. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Back to Curry. Dishes it to Howard. And the officials call a traveling violation. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Young against Curry. And Young, here we go. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Howard. Philadelphia shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Good work there as it goes.
Oh, an underrated athlete, if you ask me. Green has the leaping ability to do damage inside.
Here's Young. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. The 76ers trail. Hill kicks to Simmons. Feeds to Embiid. Simmons trying to get open. Embiid, no good. Now, here's Hunter, guarded by Harris. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, what really separates Capella is his explosiveness around the rim. My goodness.
1:43 left to play in the first half. Simmons dishes to Harris. Back to Simmons. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the contest. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly.
At 6'6", Bogdanovich has the height to throw it down.
Pass to Embiid. He dishes it to Harris. Outside, Simmons. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Rebound by the 76ers.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hill against Williams. Six on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Capella. Second shot opportunity. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 4.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And some good action through the first 2. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sport. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. And that does it for our half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Lou Williams, and it's Capella in at the 5. The 76ers trail by 4. Outside Hill. Embiid finds Hill. Up top Simmons. It's back to Hill. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Simmons with it. Williams picks him up.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And C-Web, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Down low and stolen by Simmons. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Playing a little cornerback there. Anticipates the pass and jumps the route.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Hill passes to Harris. From deep three-point range, a new 14 for the 76ers. Here's Milton. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Williams. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
You got to admire the awareness Bogdanovich possesses. I mean, solid at realizing when the D has left someone open.
Now, here's Milton. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Embiid, no good.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Collins kicks to Williams. Back to Collins. The dish to Capella. Embiid with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. And so they foul intentionally. Harris outside. Back to Milton. Here's the 3.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far and nothing to show for it.
To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Hill passes to Harris. Embiid against Collins. Embiid inside. Collins with some nice D.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And an intentional foul right there. Here's Young. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Okongwu. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Young against Howard. Curry outside, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Here's Young, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Right side Scott from 11 feet away, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Reddish. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Green. Here's Curry with the 3. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 7. Here's Gallinari. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
And he makes both free throws.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lets it go from 11. Clock at 6. And Howard with the stuff.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
Young looking it over. Floats one, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The third quarter comes to a close. Hawks lead by 5. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, we've got Maxey. Howard is out there with Mike Scott. Then it's Green, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 5-point game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Ben Simmons comes in for Scott. Harris is checked in for Green. And it's Hill in for Curry. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
And Williams, here we go. And the dunk by Capella.
And don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
76ers moving the ball around. Harris finds Hill. Embiid is at the elbow. Down low. Here's Maxey. He can't get that one. Ready by Bogdanovich. The Hawks leading by 4. The shot by Williams, no good. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. It's good. 10 points for Ben Simmons.
Embracing the physicality of the game. Simmons, he's used to getting knocked around a bit on the way up, but he's okay.
And Williams, here we go. Drops in the layup for 2.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Simmons against Collins. Unloads from 9. Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Well, this speaks to the assertiveness of Harris. Look, shots like this demonstrate how effective he can be.
Got a piece of it. Embiid with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Williams. And then for Philadelphia, Shake Milton comes in for Maxey. And it's Seth Curry in for Hill. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Clock at 2. And here's Harris from the arc. They get it again. Count it, and the foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Wow, it's all about the fun-loving personality of Embiid. It's just awesome. I mean, this guy likes to have fun on and off the court.
To the middle. And it's blocked by Simmons. And there's the call on John Collins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Harris with it. Guarded by Hunter. This one for 3. Harris, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
They get a hand on it. Collins dishes to Bogdanovich. Young in the corner. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 4 points in the quarter.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass to the tip-in.
Curry kicks to Harris. Pass to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. .133 left in the fourth quarter of this one. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
He's a guy you have to game plan for. The way Young scores and passes the ball creates so many problems for the defense.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
To the wing on the left. Embiid inside. Capella's there. Curry passes to Simmons. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 5.
And the guts Bogdanovich has to take this shot. Wow. You can tell he loves the spotlight.
Young against Simmons. There's the pass to Embiid. On the wing, Milton. Harris outside. 4 on the shot clock. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Here's Embiid. Now here's Milton. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Milton the pass to Simmons. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Easy to see why Simmons is on the floor. He's terrific at capitalizing during important parts of the game.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And here's Young. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback. You got to just have a sense of calm at the line. He has it here, and he just put the game to bed.
Curry can't get it to go. And so the Hawks take the win. They didn't make it easy on. All right, David, great job. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Boy, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Now the starting group.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
And here is Williams. Pass to Capella. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Williams looking around. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, even when you get physical with Lou Williams, he'll use that against you. Keeps his balance that time.
Outside Holiday. Trying to get open is Lopez. Holiday gets the bucket.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Here's Williams following the basket by Giannis. Williams, that's good.
They're just shredding the defense in the pick and roll. Lou Williams only needing just a little bit of space to work.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Collins. Lopez finds Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Holiday. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Giannis. Inside, here's Middleton. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Williams dishes to Capella. Back to Williams. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Williams has got 6.
Although he's a little bit smaller, Lou Williams does not deter himself from getting inside and scoring over the top of the trees.
Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it down to Middleton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Lou Williams. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
To the paint. Lopez with the steal. And here comes the break. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. Williams inside. It's good.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Herter passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throw this game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
1:07 left in the first quarter. Outside Teague. 3-pointer. but they'll get another chance. Portis kicks to T. Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist by Young.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bucks trail by 5. Here's Teague. Tucker. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Young outside. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Herter gets it to go.
Well, the more that Herter attacks like this, the more off balance the defense will become.
Young against T. Tucker the pass to Portis. Here's Connaughton. And play stops. Whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Young with the ball. It's been all about Lou Williams for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say earlier.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Nora in at the 3. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Teague. Now, here is Young. Pass to Okongwu. Young against T.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
For Atlanta, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Kevin Herter's favorite player growing up was Dwayne Wade, and that's why he wears the number 3.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Young up top, guarded by Holiday. And it's good for 2. Right, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their number 1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Offline with his 3. Here's Young. Here's Okongwu. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. He's off on the first. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Here's Holiday. Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. All alone. It's rebounded by Herter. Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Well, we know that Trae Young is a phenomenal passer, which is why you just can't leave him open like that.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And yes, it's good. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Williams passes to Hunter. Williams against Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 10.
So good at driving to the rim. Even though he's a little bit older, Williams still with great speed, change of pace, and picks the right angle.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Williams picks him up. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut back down to 5 points in the make from Antetokounmpo. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Double team on Williams. It's Collins with the drive and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Holiday finds Lopez. Here's Middleton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Middleton kept working and working, did not quit on the play, and that forced the defense into a foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
The Hawks leading by 3. Now Williams. 10 points for him. The putback feeds it to Collins. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Middleton, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And Middleton getting up there allows him, with that height, to get up and jam it down.
Outside Williams. Lays it up off the glass. 12 points for him.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
Thank you very much, Lou, in the first.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to and a star in his role. Clint Capella makes an impact with, and that'll.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Lou Williams.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Lou Williams out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta leading by 5. Hunter, the pass to Collins.
How about that? John Collins with some footwork down low. That looked like it's been practiced in the offseason.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor. Textbook stuff from Holiday off the pick and roll. He comes around the screen and rewards the screener with the pass.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Atlanta with the ball. Over in the corner, Williams. 6 to shoot. That's good from Collins on the assist by Williams.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside, Holiday. Feeds it to Lopez. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta leading by 7. Here's Bogdanovich. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Bogdanovich has got his first points of the game.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
And Holiday, here we go. It's not going to go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And Giannis throws it down.
I mean, just look at the box score right now. He's not only filling it up with these points, but in every facet of the game.
The pass to Bogdanovich. And here is Capella. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Brook Lopez. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Teague drives in. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Gallinari just jamming that one home off the drive like it was nothing.
And here is Teague. Fires the 3. That doesn't go in either for Teague. Reddish kicks to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Stolen by Tucker. Portis with it. Okongwu covering. The Hawks leading by 9. Here's Young. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Yeah, that's got to feel good. Reddish rising up.
Here's Teague. With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Bucks trail by 11. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Excellent screen and roll there by Holiday. He gets a great look at the rim and then calmly steps up and knocks it down.
Young passes to Gallinari. Back to Young. And he converts the layup. Young's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Lopez with the bucket.
Lopez powering through that time.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Young outside. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Good D by Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 7. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Giannis outside. And the dunk by Giannis.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Williams with the ball. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Giannis outside. Middleton with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. The wide open look here for Lopez. Giannis on the follow. Now just a 5-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and the ball falls right into it.
Williams passes to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. On the wing, Williams, guarded by Holiday. Just 4 to shoot. And Williams, here we go. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's DiVincenzo, and he dunks it down.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Collins kicks to Hunter. Collins dishes to Hunter. Passes to Williams. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Right side Holiday. Trying to get open is Lopez. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
And it goes down 2 points.
Wow, huge in a big moment there. Getting the ball to Lou Williams, not a bad idea.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Misses the 3. Bucks trail by 3. Middleton drives in. Comes up empty down low. Williams against Holiday. And here's Collins from outside. It's hauled in by Giannis. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo finds Lopez. Holiday with it to tie it up. Hunter grabs the miss. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Outside Williams. Double team on Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. That shot off. Great D that time for Middleton.
3 and
mark here.
Now here's Bogdanovich. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that...
David, thank you. Up next, welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Williams, and it's Capella in at the 5. And for the Nets, we've got Brown. Luwawu is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden, and it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here is Harden. Hits it from three-point range. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
The pass to Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now here's Williams. Here's Capella. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Harden the pass to Luwawu. That 3 off the mark. A slow start for Atlanta in this one. It's a 5-point game. Durant with the steal. We have the step back. They get it back.
Well, not sure who.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Inside, Collins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And that's a tough shot for an athletic big man like Collins. Finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Now, here is Harden. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Harden's got 5.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Williams with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Bogdanovich passes to Williams. Back to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. And it's Capella missing.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
The Nets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Harden scanning the floor.
Well, Lou Williams challenges the shot. Boy, being committed on the defensive end, so important for him.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Down low, and stolen by Jordan. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Durant finds Jordan. Back to Durant, and KD throws it down.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Now here's Williams. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Durant. Taken away by Williams. Here's Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Young against Harden. Durant down low. Here's Jordan. Pass to Harden. KD with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. KD's got his second basket. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. A nice shot by Young.
Maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Young's jumper stretches defense, which gives him more room to get by his man. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Now, here is Gallinari. A nice shot by Young.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Nets leading by 7. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Durant way outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Herder. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now, here's Okongwu. Durant with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Harden has a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Reddish. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Joe Harris. Kyrie Irving is out there with Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. Basket good. The Hawks trail by 8. Young dishes to Okongwu. Back to Young. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I love that Kyrie Irving doesn't settle for something on the perimeter. He goes right to the cup.
Pass to Herder. Dishes to Reddish. He kicks it to Gallinari. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Young drives in, and Griffin sends it back. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Kicks it to Irving. He dishes it to Harris. But they get it back. In the corner, it's Griffin. Okongwu grabs the board.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Now Young. 9 points in the game so far. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Hawks making a switch here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Here's Irving, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
And even through contact, Kyrie still able to finish shots consistently.
Williams against Dinwiddie. Here's Capella. Goes back up. Rebound, Brooklyn. Outside Irving. The baseline J. That one doesn't go. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Hawks trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Williams.
Oof, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Bogdanovich is checked in.
Well, DeAndre Jordan making his presence felt at the offensive end. Nice.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 11. And the pass to Hunter. Collins with it. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And here's Harden. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Harden's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range. Even from way downtown, this guy is a threat to score.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Harden. Bogdanovich passes to Capella over Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
Both good from the line that time. Here is Harden. 8 points for him. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes it to KD. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Collins looking around. The 3 from Bogdanovich. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up by a dozen here at the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. Well, we know he's a magician on the court. Kenny, has there ever been anyone better? And that'll...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Williams is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. And Williams is right there.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Harden against Collins. KD on the wing. Back to Harden. Launches a 3. The shot will not fall. And Atlanta will come the other way. Kicks it out to Collins. For the 3. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Williams.
Now, this is a go-to shot for Sweet Lou Williams. The 3 ball is there.
Now, here is Harden. 8 points for him. Outside, KD. Pass to Jordan. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Hawks trail by 7. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. To the inside. Capella kicks to Collins. Jacks up a three. It's good from long range. Collins has got 5 now.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Now, here is Harden. And KD the bucket on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Collins dishes to Williams. The 3, 6 on the shot clock. Hunter kicks to Williams. And it's off from 3-point range.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Atlanta making some changes. And stolen by Jordan. Brooklyn leading by 6. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. It's Brown on the wing. 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Young. 9 points in the game so far. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Irving passes to Claxton. Back to Irving. Atlanta with the rebound. 1:50 left to play in the third. Young, no good. Nets have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of Milwaukee with the break. Dinwiddie kicks to Harris. Griffin with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. .136 left in the third. Irving passes to Griffin. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Nets lead by 6. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Oh, wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. And he gets the bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Young outside. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Brooklyn leading by 6. And there's the pass to Claxton. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Griffin finds Dinwiddie. Back to Griffin. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Griffin's got 4 points in the quarter.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Gallinari surveying the D. Young drives in, and that one good. Young's got 13.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. Shoots from 12. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
The evolution of Kyrie Irving's game continues. Magnificent with the jumper.
Gallinari outside. Misses there. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got Griffin. Irving is out there with Joe Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now, here's Okongwu. The Hawks working the ball around. Back to Gallinari. 6 to shoot. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Irving. Dinwiddie outside. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Griffin's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 6. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Gallinari outside. Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. From outside, off the mark. Nets leading by 6. Outside Griffin. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. That's good from Blake Griffin.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Durant's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Joe Harris. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And James Harden has subbed in for Dinwiddie.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Now Williams. James Harden missing on the 3. Passes it to Hunter. Inside. Collins dishes to Bogdanovich. The 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Harden outside. Down low. Here's Griffin. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Joe Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarrot, and Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. Now here's Williams. Pass to Bogdanovich. To tie it up. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. There's the dish to Capella. Over Jordan. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Atlanta making a switch here. Young's checked in. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Capella high post. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. The Hawks again can't hit.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Harris dishes to Jordan. Back to Harris to the middle. Durant kicks to Irving. Harden outside. The kick out to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I think you know that Kyrie Irving has such great love and passion for the game of basketball. This guy is on fire to get better. Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Young for three. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Irving passes to KD from deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. And the Hawks with possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Young for three. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
Outside Irving. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Nets lead by 7.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. A confident and well-dressed group of 76ers making their way to the locker room earlier on, looking for success on their home. We are new.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Williams is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for the 76ers, the young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Shake Milton is out there with Hill. And it's Harris in at the 3. Hill finds Harris. Pulls it from the elbow. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Now, here's Hunter. Outside Williams. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility. Great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Hunter. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5. Because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
0 for 3 now in the early going, just a little bit out of sync.
The kick out to Hill. Takes the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Long-range shooting, a big part of Hill's offensive game.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Hill kicks to Harris. Out to the right wing. Here's Embiid. Harris's shot is off. The Hawks working the ball around. Embiid against Capella. Williams attacking. Here's Collins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, G.A.? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
A nice shot by Embiid.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Williams against Hill. Embiid with the steal. Milton in the corner. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Hawks trail by 3. The kick out to Williams. 1:52 left in the first. And the rejection by Embiid. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And Simmons slams it in.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Here's Young, and the rejection by Curry. Passes it to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Young dishes to Okongwu. Herter passes to Young. From deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Green finds Curry inside. That's good from Howard on the assist by Curry.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Young passes to Gallinari. Here's Herter. Back to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
27 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Green. Scott kicks to Green. Clock at 6. It's Curry outside. Reddish grabs the rebound. Now Okongwu trying to find Green. He's got it now. Knocked away. And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off again. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
They've got Curry. Scott is out there with Howard. Then there's Maxey. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The Hawks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Curry dishes to Green. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. That shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And the rebound goes to Howard. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Maxey. He gets that one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Young outside from past the arc. Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. It's Curry outside. Drills the three-pointer. And now it's an 11-point 76ers lead. Young pass to Reddish. There's Gallinari with the 3. Sinks the triple. Gallinari's got 5.
When you're talking about Gallinari, he's always been a solid three-point shooter. Very consistent over the course of his career.
Maxey passes to Curry. And it's denied. But they recover it. 5 to shoot. Scott finds Green. Kept alive. Here's Howard. Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. Green, no luck. Howard, the pass to Scott. Now Curry. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Maxey, no good. The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Okongwu, and he banks in the layup. Okongwu's now got 5 points now this quarter.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Maxey passes to Curry, and here's Maxey. From outside the arc, Curry can't get it to go.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
In the corner, Herter with it. And here's Young from the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Simmons passes to Embiid. Harris outside. Shot clock at 6. To the paint, Embiid kicks to Milton. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks trail by 6. 58 seconds left here in the second. Williams up and in on the layup.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
Hilton the pass to Hill. Over to the left wing. Embiid inside. Capella's there. That one falls. And the 76ers lead by 6.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
The shot by Williams, no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Simmons against Bogdanovich. Williams scanning the floor. The dish to Capella. That shot off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And he can't hit the second.
The 2018 rookie of...
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And this talented 76ers team, they are loaded in their starting five. Shaq. And that should do.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Williams is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. Here's Harris. He kicks to Embiid. Outside Hill. Here's the 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Bogdanovich, no luck. The 76ers leading by 5. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Williams against Hill. Outside Williams. This one for 3. Atlanta gets it back.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Harris. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy. in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Down low, it's stolen by Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. Capella kicks to Hunter. Pass to Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a three-point Philadelphia lead. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Curry passes to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Young with the steal. Here's Reddick. Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. One thing all scouts love about Cam Reddish, for a wing, he has a huge frame that typically bodes well at this level.
And it's blocked. Out of bounds. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Curry. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. It's stolen by Reddish. And here we go again. Atlanta on the break. And Herter gets it to go.
Just finding ways to score. Herter can do it in the half court or in transition.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Young against Curry. Here's Howard. Dishes it to Curry. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Curry. And the layup falls. Curry's got 5 now.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Young passes to Gallinari. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's picked off. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Green. Back to Gallinari. And stolen by Scott. Here we go, all alone. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That is his first foul of the game. Curry is inside. Green against Gallinari. Here's Maxey. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Young looking it over. 4 seconds left, and it's good on the way in. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. Live. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. 76ers shooting 43% for the game. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Shake Milton is out there with Hill, and it's Harris in at the small forward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hill kicks to Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Hawks shooting about 42% so far. Williams with the ball. And there's the feed to Capella, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Williams passes to Capella, and they're moving it up. Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Williams dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Williams. Over Hill. Williams can't get it to go.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Simmons slams it in.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
Here's Williams, and the layup's good off the glass.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
The Hawks making a switch here. Young's checked in. Outside Hill. Out to the wing. High post shot. Offensive rebound. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks trail it. And here's Young. The pass to Capella. Back to Young. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Ben Simmons.
His moves get Trey inside. He's able to take the shot despite the aggressive D.
And the 76ers with some changes. Axie's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Seth Curry in for George Hill. Axie passes to Curry. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Harris outside. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Over Collins. The 76ers with another miss.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
Young outside. Capella controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Capella's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Simmons. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Oh my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how that error will ultimately play out.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Capella with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Young passes to Capella. Shoots over Curry, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets the coach's challenge has been issued. Coach team like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now, here is Young to the inside. Capella kicks to Young to take the lead. Offensive rebound. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them the lead.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Here's Maxey to the right side. Now Embiid inside to the wing right side. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich with it. Kicks it to Young.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
One of the most exciting, memorable players in college basketball history. Trae Young is incredible. You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
And the 76ers call time here. They trail by 3. 1 second left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie it.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Clint Capella.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Terrific. David, thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4.
Here we go.
Bogdanovich is out there with Lou Williams, and it's Capella in at the 5. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Lopez in at the center. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there, and that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
No good from outside. Antetokounmpo against Collins. Outside Williams. Back to Collins. Feeds it to Williams. To the middle. Capella, the pass to Collins. 5 on the clock, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
Pass to Giannis. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Williams against Holiday. Williams attacking, and it's sent back by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Hunter dishes to Williams.
Sliding his way inside. Williams taking advantage of that late reaction by the defense.
Holiday looking over the floor. Down low. It's stolen by Capella. Collins kicks to Williams. Back to Collins. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Holiday against Williams. To the paint. Here's Capella, and it's sent back by Lopez. Out in his own on the break. Here's DiVincenzo. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. That shot is off. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The Hawks trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Teague against Young, and he makes that one.
Excellent body control that time from Teague to feel the contact, but still be able to keep himself in position to score.
Gallinari outside. Back to Herter. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game. 1:04 left in the first quarter. Teague against Young. Teague drives in. Oh, that's blocked. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. Young, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Young passes to Okongwu. So here's Gallinari. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Connaughton. But they get it back. Kept alive.
And, you know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
Young looking around. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks lead by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
I think the most important lesson that I got is that
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
We've got Teague. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Young with the steal. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Lopez with the steal. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And that one is good. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket.
And Antetokounmpo is an excellent penetrator. Moves as a man much smaller would. I mean, this guy's 7 feet tall with that kind of agility. Just finds ways to knife inside the lane and finish through contact. Really impressive. Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Bucks.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The score now all even. Herter's got 5 points so far. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Outside Holiday. And again, the Bucks miss.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Here's Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Here's Young. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And that's an intentional foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Bogdanovich, that's for two. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Connaughton, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Collins. The Bucks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Williams looking over the floor. To the middle and stolen by Jeff Teague. Fast break, Milwaukee up the floor for the finish. Williams with the block. Now here's Capella. Not a lot of room. Bogdanovich left side. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Hawks.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And guys, add to that the fact that they have really done a great job of attacking the ball handler with their defensive pressure and forcing turnovers. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Nora. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Hawks leading. Williams in the post. Teague covering. Bogdanovich wide open. And it's Bogdanovich again missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Tucker. Down low. Here's Connaughton. Missed inside. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They were always within striking distance. 5 points was their biggest deficit. They were trailing. And that does it for our half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Lou Williams, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Williams dishes to Capella. Hunter kicks to Capella. Williams against Holiday. Williams can't hit.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Outside Williams. To the inside. Capella. And it's sent back by Lopez. Tries again. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
For the Hawks, Kevin Huerter. He's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. Clock at 6. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo up top. This is to Lopez. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. The kick out to Young. Taken away by Holiday. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. Lopez. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
And Young, here we go. Here's Capella, and he elevates with a slam dunk, and Brook Lopez did not. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
That's tipped. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton. 7 points in the game. Inside. Here's Portis. Back to Connaughton. Just 5 on the clock. Milwaukee is to get off a shot here. 16 feet away. It's good on the putback. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Young. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Teague. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. And here's Reddish. No points in the game yet for him. Young outside. Back to Gallinari. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Consistent at looking to score. Gallinari knows how to put pressure on defenders and earn that call.
So for the Hawks, Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Connaughton, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Bucks trail by 3. Outside Teague. Buries it down low. Teague's got his second basket of the game.
Hey, Teague's not a big guy, but he's not really pint-sized. Nonetheless, impressive work for the little fella to get it done inside.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Tucker the pass to Nwora. Portis in the post. Lays it up off the glass. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Milwaukee on top, up 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The Hawks trail it. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Atlanta. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. Young dishes to Capella. Lopez with the steal. They're running, pushing it up. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And really, Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. I mean, he's always in attack mode. He really forces the defense's hand. He keeps pressure on them at all times.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, I mean, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And that one drops for him. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Young with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Hunter. The second chance effort. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The shot by Holiday, no good. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
It's Giannis with the drive, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Collins. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Atlanta.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
Young dishes to Capella. The kick out to Young. Young with the steal. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. There's the feed to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently. Young
left side. Bogdanovich against DiVincenzo. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins, and it's good, 2 points.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
And that one falls for Collins.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
When you have a reliable big man like Lopez who can get you buckets like that, it's really such an asset for a team.
Holiday against Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. To the inside, and the dunk by Capella.
Nice recognition that time from Capella, aggressively rolling to the bucket after setting the screen.
To the middle, here's Lopez. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. Hunter with it, now guarded by Middleton. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Takes the three. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
They get the rebound.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Holiday attacking, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
And so the Hawks take the win. They seem to... All right, David, great.
you